So, in developing a plan and a pathway for our high schools, we must be very integral with the community partners in which we work with. And in doing that, we first started looking at what we had here in our community, which is a big part of what you'll need to do wherever you're doing this program at, whatever community you're at. And get with your human resources or the intern coordinators and go visit their facilities so that you can have an understanding and idea of what you can provide your student with within the pathway that they need for their corporation. The first thing you need to do when you're looking at trying to develop this pathway and this internship is make that relationship with your community connection. Now, most of my connections have been in the hallway, at Planet Fitness. It's been at the schools when I'm doing presentations. So you never know when the opportunity arises for you to make that connection. And by taking students to these different manufacturing places and showing an interest and showing the kids what they have to offer and their needs, it helps us in the classroom to develop that pathway for the students. With our internship program, through the field trips that we have taken there and the meetings that we have done, our team here at Madison through the K-14 and our CCEC have really worked extensively as a cohesive team in doing this. Between doing soft skills, working with them for interviewing, to working with their resumes, to actually working on skill sets that they're looking for. Again, the instructor plays a very large role in this process for them, but getting out there and being with the factories and seeing what's going on, letting the students know how they can fit into a career and not just a job. How do we support our students in our career path and try to be a champion and advocate for those students? Well, it's very easy. The first thing you have to do is develop that relationship with the student. During our first classes, I will ask how many of the students have seen their parents 5 hours that week. And usually 1 or 2 hands go up. We have the kids for 3 hours a day for 5 days. We have them 15 hours. So we need their needs, their wants, their love, their hates, their passions, and things of that nature. So we develop those relationships with those students, which are very crucial in doing that. We have taken kids out and bought them steel-toe shoes to go do an interview. We bought clothes for them through our foundation. We support them if they have a problem with home life or transportation. We provide that for them. Sometimes we have to go to the house, pick them up, and take them to work. It's above and beyond, and that's what makes these programs work. It's just not a set 1, 2, 3, and this is how it's going to work. Everyone is unique, everyone is different, and again, with that, the cohesive team between the partnership of Madison and the career people that work with our interns, it would never work. So again, that relationship with the student, with your faculty, and with the people you're working with in manufacturing is what really does this. We had several people come to us and ask us to do projects for them, and we were able to take raw material, manufacture them, and create silhouettes for our Light Up Madison this year. And the students got to take their parents down there, their girlfriends or their boyfriends, and say, look, we did this. And that's a huge plus for these kids, and seeing their work being displayed and throughout the community gives them a sense of belonging and community commitment. So again, it's above and beyond that really makes this program work. Every student that receives an internship, I believe, is a huge success. But I think always your first one is always the best one that you remember. And we had one student that had a lot of trouble at home, single parents and working with it, and the HR person and I got together and we wanted to make this student, we really felt that we needed to give this person a leg up and work with it. Not only did the corporation hire that student, but Madison created a job for him to get job experience during the summer. Our lead facility director took him under his wing and worked with him. And you always remember those that you do that. Everyone to me is a success. If we can get them out and get them career, we've done our job here at Ivy Tech Madison, and the program has really shown a success rate by keeping them, again, I emphasize career, not just a job.
The internship program, as we've built it, encompasses a lot of different pieces. One of the things I'd like for you to know about the internship program is that it provides a very unique opportunity for the student to experience many different aspects of manufacturing, if you will. Not only the job that they're doing, but also other jobs that go around go on around that job. So for example, if I'm learning machining technical skills and I'm running an actual manufacturing machine, then I'm also seeing industrial maintenance happening, I'm seeing die maintenance happening, I'm seeing facility, I'm seeing engineering, tech skills are being applied around me. So it's a unique opportunity not just to see manufacturing position that I'm doing as an intern, but also many other aspects of manufacturing you get exposure to. So I act, as you will, if you will, as a guidance counselor in this program. So as students come in, I have the chance to work with them. So from the review of a resume to an interview, to walking them through the plant, talking to them about opportunities, watching to see if anything sparks their interest, hiring them, bringing them on board. And then I think it's probably lucky for me, but I get a chance to talk to the students. Some of the students have personal issues that make working really challenging. Others have personal challenges physically or financially. Some of them are carrying a pretty heavy load at home. Most of them have a pretty tough load at school. And learning to maneuver through the workplace, if you will, is a bit of a challenge. So I have an opportunity to provide that sort of guidance counselor position. So I help them as well. Sometimes it gets to be pretty serious coaching. Other times it's just buying them a lunch or giving them a gift card. Sometimes they talk about challenges they have outside their plant, and I have a chance to lend them a hand or refer them to a resource. Ivy Tech has really stepped up and helped us. The high school has been there as a true partner as well. So what has happened is I'll work with our executive management and get approval to bring in some interns and open up positions. I contact Ivy Tech and the high school. They'll begin to recruit. They will identify the high potentials. They'll have the students send resumes, and then they'll also jump in through Zoom or when we can in person and help me interview. We'll do a rating system. They'll help me make the best choices. It doesn't stop there. Once I get the student on board at the plant and working, Ivy Tech and the high schools have stayed our partner. I've been able to contact them when a student was actually paying the rent for their family and needed help with their electric bill. And the high school and Ivy Tech pulled together and got some resources to help the student. I have been able to contact them for help with books, to help the students even in peer coaching so that we can help them make positive choices that help them develop a reputation and MPP as a reference for the students as they're learning new jobs. Madison Precision Products, MPP, we've benefited in so many ways from the internship program. Some of them are tangible ways and some are very intangible. Some of the tangible ways is that we've been able to provide additional manpower to our leaders within the plant. But it's not just providing additional manpower. These are ready, able, and willing students who come in who want to work, they want to learn. They ask questions like, what can I do next? What else can I do? How can I help? So they're very eager. It's set a bar for our full-time employees to also meet. That's been pretty large right there, is quite eye-opening. So the intangible benefits has been a lot of positive PR in the community, a strong relationship with Ivy Tech. When we've hit little bumps in the road, I've been able to call. I now have many more contacts and a stronger relationship. The same with the high schools. There's been some other benefits that we've gained just in relationships, becoming aware of resources. So there's many intangible as well. Our executives would tell you that this program, the internship program, is invaluable, especially with the high schools as partners and the Madison Ivy Tech campus. So there's some training opportunities that I get super excited about for the interns. And the reason why I get excited is because this is manufacturing training, hands-on, that they can't get any other way. So For example, they would come to our plant, they're going to receive machining technical training related to programming. They're learning CNC. They're learning things hands-on with our parts that we're producing for internal engine that were put together by Honda. So this is real life hands-on stuff that they're learning. Also in die casting, this is an incredibly interesting field. They learn die cast technical training at 4 different levels. The really cool thing is, as they work through the internship program, they have 1 semester in machining, 1 semester in die casting, getting specialized training, also print reading and other hands-on related to our customers. Then they can move to a specialty field. The 4th semester, we like to offer them a full-time opportunity. If they accept that, they're going to receive an increase in pay for each one of those training courses that they've successfully completed. So it can matter up to about $2 or $3 an hour increase. So I really think that this is a very unique opportunity. So I'd like to share with you a challenge that I think every employer feels, and that is finding good people to come to work for you. Through the internship program, we've done just that. So we've been very fortunate with the interns we've received into our plant. We've been able to make several of them full-time. So not only have they proven themselves through the internship program, we actually had a little bit of a battle, if you will, between leaders trying to get those interns to go full-time in their areas. So that's pretty neat when you've got leaders sort of volleying back and forth trying to get those interns to join them. So that's been one really big benefit to us. Another area in which I would say is pretty invaluable is the fact that you have this extra set of hands that comes in that's learning. They're very young, they're very eager. Once they go full-time, they already have become friends and a big part of the Ivy Tech family. So they're very eager to jump into the AYD program, and I pull them in as quick as we can, roll them right back into classes, and then I set an expectation. I tell them part of your employment, wink wink, is finishing your technical certificate, or if they're finished with that step, part is finishing your next associate's degree and then your next associate degree. And I stay very close in touch with them because this is really important to us.
So before I went to MPP, I worked at KFC, and then I got the opportunity to take up the internship at Madison Precision. And I went in there and I started off in machine shop, and I learned how to run a CNC machine, learned how to do the part checks and everything I needed to learn back there, learn how to run everything. And then they moved me to die cast, and that's where I'm currently at now. And I learned how to run a die cast machine, learn how to work on them and change a die or set a die. And I personally like the die cast a lot better because it's more what I like to do. I'm more busy when I'm in die cast, and I actually get to learn how to work on things. So my leaders have been a huge help to me, because without them I wouldn't know anything, because if I ever have any questions I can just go ask them and they'll either tell me how to do it or show me or walk me through it step by step and actually make sure that I know that I'm doing it the right way. So I'm in an industrial maintenance class here at Ivy Tech, and I really get to put what I learn at school. I get to use it at work because when say a machine goes down, it's all a troubleshooting class. So you have to troubleshoot step by step to find out what's wrong with it and try to fix it. My instructor, Ron Novak, has really helped me inside the class and help me learn and better understand the class and what we're doing in it. And he even helps me outside of class. If I need it, I can just go to him and ask him. And Beth has been a huge help as well with my classes and the internship. If I ever need anything, I know I can just go to either one of them and ask, and they'll get it figured out for me. I would just want to make sure that, like, anybody that's given an opportunity like this, it would be a really great idea to take it, because you don't get very many opportunities like this, and it really helps get you prepared for the future and get a good career and what you want to do, and it just really, really helps.